this is your end of week wrap covering the bigger economic view and the most trending topics of the week. Trade talks will be high on the agenda over the Easter break. So far, China's economy is performing better than expected, along with strengthening its hand in trade negotiations with the US. China is also considering more stimulus measures to try to boost sales of cars and electronics in order to maintain growth. Whereas the US trade gap narrowed to an 8-month low. A timeline has been set between the US and China for a deal to be announced in early May. Investors shrugged off this particular news at the end of the week as expectations to this were already priced in, if not expected even sooner. Private companies which have a value of more than $1 billion are called unicorns. There is a gaining interest in the most recent developments from companies going IPO. Uber, Pinterest, and Zoom are planning their public debut. All three companies are expected to price at their higher end of their range, which also shows their demand by institutional investors has been strong. Institutional investors, pension funds, and hedge funds get early access to companies going public because they can make sizable commitments. This is what leads to prices rising on the first trading day, but some of those institutions will also be the first to book their gains quickly, as can be seen with the recent Lyft IPO, which began trading at $87 and reached a recent low of $56. Macro data this week has ended with stronger than expected UK retail sales, which was largely ignored as Brexit remains at the front foot. Even with the UK Parliament in recess, that has not stopped disappointing news flow. Conservative MP Blunt has begun collecting names for a no confidence vote against the House Speaker Bercow, as they believe he is no longer impartial. The euro weakened significantly across the board on a series of disappointing Eurozone PMIs and further bearish signs from the German manufacturing sector, which has contracted for a fourth month in a row. This was fueled further as US data, retail sales and jobless claims were better than expected. Volatility in the forex market is at its lowest in 5 years, and recent reports suggesting a breakout is coming soon. The VIX, which measures the volatility for US equities, is on a decline. However, there is not a clear fundamental catalyst, as Brexit and US-China trade deal does not apply for a few months, along with no change expected from central banks. We could be seeing volatility remain low for a short period of time. In the crypto markets, the French Minister of State had been open to cooperating with cryptocurrency platforms to enable crypto donations for the reconstruction of the Notre Dame Cathedral. This is the first of its kind where official sites linked to 4 approved organizations are collecting crypto donations for the reconstruction. The expectation is that with a long holiday weekend ahead, markets will continue to be quiet. Have a great Easter weekend. Thank you.